Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning to No worries. We are back. We are back. Technical issues are trying to hit the celebrations, but it's okay because you know what? That just means that we're in the right place at the right time doing what needs to be done. And we want you to be a part of it. Go out there and tell some people that we are here this morning and we are excited about this opportunity to be with you. And so we're giving a few minutes. Looks like the system is kind of trying to catch up with us. So there we go. Looks like we're back. We're back live. We're back live. So, guys, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning again to you. It's a wonderful day. Mr. Rogers used to say it's a wonderful day in the neighborhood, right? But I'm going to say this. It's a wonderful day to be blessed to see another day. Today is my birthday. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. Yeah, today is my birthday. This is the day that the Lord has made, and I am totally glad about it. I am super ecstatic just to be in the presence of the Master on today. It could have been another way. It could have been that you were getting a message that I was not here, that I missed my birthday. But in all actuality, I'm here. I'm here to enjoy life for another round around the moon, right? I was in an early morning Zoom call that I attend to every Friday morning, and one of the ladies said, "You how old are you?" And I said, "Oh, I'm a fabulous 61." And I get this all the time. 61. Yeah, I'm 61 today. So God has blessed me to see 60 rotations around this planet. And so, but somebody said, well, how is that? You don't even look that old. I see, yeah, I know. I got stuck in a place in my life where I'm glad physically the outer appearance of me didn't change, but the mental of me did, right? And so I am super ecstatic that I don't have a problem telling how old I am because, baby, as my good friend Sylvia Kunz would say, baby, when I think of the goodness of Jesus and all that He has done for me, and He has allowed me to be on this earth this many years, I don't mind telling and sharing who I am. They're always saying stuff, black, don't crack, and all that kind of stuff. I don't care nothing about all that. What I care about is that God has allowed me the opportunity to share my journey with you and to be a mouthpiece for what He has has established for us to be a mouthpiece for. So welcome to Elevation Moments. It is a celebration Friday, right? And so we want to continue talking about being intentional, what that truly looks like, right? And how that truly develops. And so this morning, I want to tell you that in order for you to know how important it is, you have to be able to give your authentic self. You have to show your authentic self has to show up. And just in case you haven't heard, on this coming Monday at 7:30 and on November the 4th at 12 o'clock, we are doing a master class. The master class is elevating and unleashing the authentic self. That's us. Unleashing it is coming forward on October the 30th. So if you haven't seen this flyer, I want to encourage you to join me and my other people and the other people that's going to be in that room with you on that day. So let me show what the flyer looks like so you can go out there and start registering. Y'all, I be dancing to my music, y'all. So, as you can see, the event is going to be happening on October the 30th, and it's going to be in a virtual environment. So, you don't even have to leave your home. You don't have to do anything. You just got to show up. Right. Well, there is a fee now because I am giving you some techniques and tools that is only privileged to those individuals that have been in my classes in the past or who have attended my workshops. So there are two ways that you can purchase. Well, actually three, but there's two ways that you can purchase for Monday and Saturday. There is a link, a virtual link, and we'll put that information out there to you in just a few moments in the chat room. But you can actually register on our website at victoriamholland.com. You can go out there and go under to services and click classes and events, and you can register there. But we're going to give you the direct link in just a few moments so that you have that information. But to register for just to be a part of the class is $35. To get the VIP package. Now, the VIP package has got a few things in it. Let me just tell you what that entails. The VIP package includes a 90-minute coaching session with me, just you and I against the world. It'll just be you and I in that coaching session together. And it also includes of course, your attendance at the workshop. It also includes a special free download for you, and we will tell you more about that when you purchase the packet. But there is a free download of some things that you can take advantage of immediately if you're a part of the VIP community. And when I tell you the VIP community, there's an extra little special thing about being in the room that you get as well. So go out there and register for the event. It's going to be amazing. Again, there's 3 steps to elevating and unleashing your authentic self. And we want you to be there or be square, as the saying goes. But we want you to be there. We don't want you to be square, okay? So we want to go back to what we've been talking about for the last couple of days, and that's setting boundaries and being intentional doing so, right? And so with that being said, I'm being intentional because I've got some people that are watching from behind the scene, and they're saying, hey, can you go ahead and put that link out because we need to go ahead and get that information. Definitely. I'm going to go ahead and get that link for you. I'm going to put it out there while we're talking, but go out there and get some other people and tell them to come on in the room and join us. But today we want to talk about being intentional, but also celebrating, right? Because when you're setting boundaries and you're celebrating some things, sometimes people don't understand why, could, should, how I need to do something. But when I tell you that setting the boundaries, you have a right to celebrate that after you've done it. Guys, you have a right to celebrate yourself for setting the boundaries, right? Because one thing that happens when you set the boundaries is that it becomes a place where you can now move into a different level. You can actually generate some positive energies for yourself. But you're saying, well, what do you mean by celebrating? Well, just like it's my birthday today, I'm celebrating 61 years around the globe. When you set boundaries and you set it intentionally, that means that you have the opportunity to celebrate the best part of who you are. It means that you can tap into the greater of you, right? Because you are protecting your peace. We talked about this yesterday. When you are celebrating your boundaries, when you are celebrating your intentions, we call them the wins, right? I have several clients that when they do certain things, I give them a reward for their wins because their wins are important. You don't have to do anything magical. You just have to do it, right? As I was talking to one of my colleagues a few minutes ago before we came on the air, there's some things that you and I have been waiting to do that we don't have to wait to do. Right? You don't have to wait for that phone call, right? If you are truly setting boundaries that's making you happy, the phone calls will come to you. The people, places, and things will reach you. You don't have to do anything special. Just do you. But when you're setting boundaries, when you're setting the atmosphere so that it can be intentional about what you are doing, it makes everything different, my friends. When I tell you getting up in the mornings these last few months intentionally at a specific time has caused some energies in me to rise to another level. I don't know about you. Maybe it's time for you to see how important intentionally setting boundaries are important to you, right? I get so excited. I get, overwhelmed with it. See, this is the thing. Being the true you, being the person that makes a difference to yourself. See, the thing is, it's okay to be selfish. Did you say it was okay to be selfish, Victoria? Yes, I absolutely did. It is absolutely okay to be selfish. Can I tell you why? This is the why. When you are selfish in the positive way, that creates a place of, again, what we've been talking about, peace. It brings you to a place of peace. You will have that emotion that some people don't even understand creates who you really are to every person, right? When you have peace and when you have that peace, when you have the peace that passes all understanding, we say that in church all the time. The peace that love, that peace, all of that generates that peace in you. It brightens up your atmosphere. It brightens up the people, places, and things that are watching you at a distance. It's showing them that you have not given up. It's showing them that you love you more than you love anything else. It shows them that you have the capability of sticking to a plan of action that nobody else will say that you have an opportunity to do, right? And this is the thing. When we as individuals, when we as people begin to see how important setting boundaries are, when we set boundaries with people, places, and things that may forget us, right? Or you think that they have forgotten us. Sometimes if they just can feel your energy, but that comes with you setting a place of boundaries. That comes with a place of understanding who you are and what you are and why you are. But more importantly, whose you are, right? This is the thing. I don't know about you, right? I don't know if it's even possible for you to understand how important these boundaries come to propel you to your next journey. We have to understand that this is the place. This is where God has acquired us to be. Some of us are still waiting for the coulda, shoulda, wouldas win. Can I be honest with you? There's nothing wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with a little oh, that's a different song. Sorry. There's nothing wrong with y'all know my sense of humor. There's nothing wrong with you being able to say to yourself, hey, I am worth having this boundary set. And when you know that people are paying attention to that boundary, when you know that they're gravitating to that boundary, when you hear them say, I got you, I understand it. Do you know how much that empowers you to let you know that what you're doing is causing a change, not only in your life, but in somebody else's life? This is the thing. At 61 years of age, I finally figured out that when I turned 40 was when all of what I could have thought was the bad things happened, right? But when I tell you that it's also the place where I find most of us that are struggling. We're struggling with the being stuck. We're struggling with the empty nest syndrome. Sometimes the empty nest, they're not empty. They're still with you, but it's still empty because you have no control over it, right? When you turn at a certain age, your business starts, what you feel become subdued because then you feel there's nothing left for you to do. Can I be honest with you? That's actually the very time that you can move to another level. That's the actual time that it's time for you to see how much more life you have. When I wrote my post this morning, actually, I wasn't going to write one, right? Because I'm trying to do things in a different manner that will continue to evolve peace inside of me, right? Because as a master life coach, as a professional achievement facilitator, I talk to people about building their personal development back to a place that causes them to feel some things that they may not have felt in their life, or because they may need to go back and have somebody pump it up. So you got to understand that there's more to motivating at one point. You have to motivate yourself every day, my friends. There are things that we have to people, places, and things that we should be talking to every day that will impact somebody else's journey. When I started doing Elevated Not Tolerated years ago, it was because I was putting out in the atmosphere things that were positive that have brought me to a place of understanding who I am and why I was created. And it was somebody else that said to me, do you realize that this is a ministry? It is more than what you thought it was. Yes, it definitely is. But this is the key. Knowing where you are planted to be, knowing where you need to be, understanding that you were created for this, understanding that after this, after all that you have been through, after everything that you have seen, after everything that you have engulfed around you, it is time to give a place of peace to everything that you deserve. And how do you do that? By being the real you. That's why we're going to be talking about it during the masterclass. It's important that you understand that the authentic you, the real you, will the real you stand up, is more important than anything that anybody else can say. On this 61st day of my life, I woke up this morning feeling a little bit of this and a little bit of that. But then, and it wasn't, can I be really, really, really honest with you guys? Hey, Shayna, hey, Miss K, Coach Clay, thank you so much for being with me on my birthday, on the celebration of intentional meanings and intentional purpose for doing what we do. Thank you for being with us. See, this is the thing. This is the thing. When I woke up this morning, it wasn't about how many text messages I was going to get. It wasn't about how many cards I was going to get. It wasn't about any of that. It was about I was getting up with the intentions that I have come 61 rounds around the planet. Right? I have gained 61 years of a place of peace. It took me all of these last few years to understand it. It took me understanding that God, you know what? You have a purpose and a plan in me that is greater than anything that I know for myself. It also said to me that if I'm still here and I am functioning, that means that I have something greater for God in me, right? See, this is the thing. When you realize that your purpose, and I said this to a client on yesterday, you got to understand that the pressure is pushing you to produce the product. Somebody write that down. The pressure is pushing you to produce the product. Somebody write that down. I want you to catch it. I want you to catch it real good because it's important. Hey, Deborah, thanks for joining. I want you to catch this real good. My students, y'all know if I repeat it, that means that I need you to grasp it. But you're pushing that pressure that goes into making something is pushing you to produce the product. It's pushing you. Why? Why does it cause the pressure? Why does it have to be some painful? Because just guess this. Check this out. If it didn't have pain attached to it, would you still keep pushing? Let me tell you something. When I had COVID back in 21, one of the things that my good friend, and I hope she's watching somewhere, one of my good friends, Kathy Horn, said to me, she says, Vic, she calls me on the phone. She says, Vic, check this out. She said, you got to get up, Gabe. Girl, you got to get up. You cannot keep laying down. You know, she's in the medical field. I'm going to have her on my show in 24. She's going to tell you what her, what she is about. But check this out. One of the things that she kept saying, she says, Vic, I know you don't feel good. She says, but this is one thing people are not being told. You can't lay down with this stuff. You got to get up. You got to keep moving. You got to keep pushing. And I said, but Kathy, I don't feel good. I said, Kathy, you don't understand what this pressure is in my chest. You don't understand this pressure that's causing the coughing in my head. She says, Vic, I do understand. She said, that's why I'm telling you. You got to get up and keep moving. Right? At the time that Kathy said that, I said, oh my God, she hasn't had it yet. She doesn't know what this feels like. She's not in my body. And the whole time God was saying, yep, you got to get up. See, this is the thing. If your pressure is so painful that it causes you to push it out of your way, the trials, the discrepancies, the unknowing, because typically that is what's holding us down. That's the unknowing is what's killing your joy. The unknowing is what's keeping you at a place of insecurities. I want you to take that insecurity and those things that have held you down, and I want you to push it. Because even when you're in the gym, when I was going to the gym on a regular, and I would see my good friend and my coach, and she would tell me this. She said, no pain. You got to keep moving. That pain, you got to keep pushing. And I was like, I can't move this, Donna. Oh, I can't raise my leg no higher. You know why? Because I was telling myself that I couldn't do it. That's the reason why y'all need to get a mindset coach like Coach K, because that's what she does. She is the journey life. Y'all need to reach out to her if you got some problems with your mindset. See, this is the thing. You got to understand that in this season, in this season, you got to take the weights and you got to push them jokers up. Every time somebody says you can't, say, oh, wait a minute, hold up. Yes, I can. When they say you shouldn't, you say, oh, wait a minute. Yes, I can. You got to get that yes, I can moment in your life. You got to get that yes, I can survive this. Yes, I can survive the lies. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Look, see, some of us are thinking about, what was that movie, Norbit? And he kept saying, yes, I can. You think about the little train, the choo-choo train that was moving around, and it said, yes, I can. You got to get the yes, I can in you. Some of us ain't got it because we're waiting for it to come from somebody else. But baby, when you set those boundaries, when you intentionally say, today I'm going to make it, I'm going to make it through everything that I'm going through. Today is the day that the Lord has made. So you got to understand the push. Yeah. The push is in you. When you set the boundaries, intentionally, see, this is the thing. I said, I'm not doing there's no pickups today. There is no, anything. If you ain't on my calendar already for the day, baby, you ain't getting on the calendar. I'm just going to tell you. Because if the calendar, scheduling ended at midnight for me. If you ain't on the calendar, on the schedule for the day, oh, well. You ain't gonna get there. You won't see me. You won't have an opportunity, because this is the thing. The push in me for my boundary is intentional. Today I choose life. Today I choose to have peace. Today is the day that my boundaries are set in place to push my peace. It is there to make me grow. See, someone reached out to me yesterday and said, I want to know if you would do a speaking part for me on a Zoom. And I said, well, this is the thing. I'm not like I used to be. You got to book me. And they said, book you? I've known you for 25 years. I don't care if you know me 25 seconds. If you want my services, baby, you're going to push that button to book me. Somebody put that in there. Book me, baby. Book me. Because at the end of the day, I have purpose in my life, right? My students, if you are out there, I need y'all to go out there and send some, put some, do some live videos and tell people, when you come to a positive self-building class, I don't come to play. I come to empower us. Because guess what? This is the thing. Elevated, not tolerate, means to rise above anything and everything that has held us down. And it causes us to feel inadequate. It caused me to feel wrong. It caused me to doubt who I was. But baby, with you and I together, we're going to rise above that, because I'm going to teach you that it's time for you to be empowered, embraced, and educated to be elevated and not tolerated. Baby, you got to book me in order to understand what that looks like. Baby, you got to understand that this is the season where I don't have time to waste. I don't have time to waste on idle conversation. I don't have time. Am I getting ready to die? Baby, let me tell you. You better understand this. Understand this process that we're going through right now. Understand how it looks to myself. See, this is the thing. Looking in the mirror will show you a lot of things. It can show you your flaws. It can show you your age. But baby, what it can't show you is the inner you that's coming out. See, when you can look in the mirror and see your inner out, okay, students that are out there, you getting ready to have a final exam, and this is what it is. What is showing on the inside of you? Is it propelling out now? Is it coming to a place of victory? See, this is the thing. You can't stay in the same place if you are ready to move forward. This is the thing. If you are truly, 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 are you truly ready for this move? I said this yesterday and I'm gonna say it again. If you ain't ready to set a boundaries and be intentional to stick with it, then baby, you ain't ready. See, when you make a plan of action and you stick to it, but what is the man? Okay, y'all, sanctified folks, check this out. When the mailman comes, what is that the motto they used to have? Rain, snow, sleet, or hail. They still out there, baby. If you can't go through the hail, if you can't go through the fire in this process and set some boundaries that's going to make people stand up and take a notice, and baby, it ain't about you trying to prove it to them. It's about you standing up and doing what you believe in. I don't know about you. See, I used to do my lives walking, and now I want to walk so bad that it's kind of strangling me. This is the thing. When you know that it's time for you to push, baby, it's like I woke up this morning and I was in labor for my own self. Somebody high five the atmosphere and say, I'm in labor. See, this is the thing. When you are in labor, I've had one child that was born to me that was through C-section. The other two were natural. So check this out. If you've had a baby, then you can walk with me on this a little bit. If you've had a baby, if you had to go through the labor pains, if you had to go through the back and it was hurting, if you had to go through the vagina and it was screaming, I don't want to let this go. If you were see, I can get all the way down. This is why I'm not for everybody's church. Not everybody can handle this type of ministry, right? They can't handle getting real and getting down to the nitty gritty. They want us to praise and worship and shout all over the floor, but they don't want to get down to the nitty gritty. What it costs you to go into the ministry. It's more to it than just, oh, I'm going to praise the Lord today. Baby, you got to go through those labor pains. You got to go through the times when people hate you. You got to go through the times when people don't understand you. You got to go through the times when you are sitting in that hot seat of what somebody done lied on you about 10 years ago. Baby, let me just introduce myself to you. I'm your midwife. I'm the one who's telling you right now that it's time for you to push in this room. It is time for you to set some boundaries. It's time for you to get some things in the air. It's time for us to get in position, because when the pressure is there, it's time to push. I'm here to tell you today, baby, it's time to push, because when you push, you are producing that product, baby. That push is causing some things. That pressure is causing you to push so that you can keep on moving to that next level. I don't know about you. It's time for you to do some things. It's time for you to get on. It's time for you to get out into the room. See, this is the thing. Everybody can't handle me. Not sure, Lady Sheena, this is the thing. Some people, I don't want them to think that they can hold me no more. Because when you start sitting down and saying, I got a purpose. When you sit down and you say, I am worth it. When you sit down and say, this is the time in the season that everything else is null and void. When you sit down and you say, I'm going to live and I'm not going to die. I may fall, but I am not knocked out. Baby, you got to understand that when you are elevated and no longer tolerated by the shenanigans in the atmosphere, that it puts you into a different place. When you start saying to yourself, baby, I'm getting ready to push. I'm getting ready to push out some things. I'm getting ready to knock some walls down, because at the end of the day, you may not be able to handle me, but baby, God said whatever's in you has got to come out of you. This is the thing. Thank you, Deborah. Get into the labor room. Get it. Look, man, woman, boy, girl out there. Let's talk about this thing. See, because some people can't handle the real you. That's the reason why I'm teaching the class. That's the reason why I want you to understand that how people look at you today is not how they're going to look at you tomorrow. When you unleash that authentic you, because see, some of us have been wearing masks so long. Some of us think that it's appropriate that the only thing I can do is wear a mask. I'm telling you today, pull off your mask. Let them see the real you. Set some boundaries. Set some intentional boundaries. Let them know that through everything that you have been through, you're not giving up on yourself. See, the thing is, we have allowed people to think that we gave up on ourselves. Let me tell you, sound the alarm, sound the alarm, sound the whistle, do whatever you got to do. But I'm here to tell you, we've allowed people to suffocate us. Baby, I ain't got time for you to put the pillow over my face any longer. Let me just tell you, if a pillow going over my face, it's for another reason. I'm just gonna put it on there. It's gonna be for something else. You're not putting no pillow over my face to keep me quiet. That ain't happening. You ain't putting the pillow over my face to keep me quiet. What you are doing is you're putting the pillow over my face because you know what I give. You know what I bring to the table. See, next week we're gonna start talking about that table. See, this is the thing. Not everybody can handle your realness. See, I'm here to tell you, come to the masterclass on Monday night and Saturday. I'm here to tell you, when you unleash the real, authentic you, the one that used to drink all night long and be in the whole house, the one that used to be over on okay, I'm gonna use a street that ain't. See, I'm gonna give y'all some streets that ain't connected to me. If you're over there on 19th Street, 14th Street, 17th Street, I think it was 13th. It was back then. It was like 14th Street in Richmond. Let me tell you. Let me give you a little information. It's happening into you right now, right? You ain't that same person that was on the street corner back then, baby. You ain't the same. Look, I'm not the same chick that was homeless before, baby. I'm just not. My mentality has even changed. But the thing that I can tell you is being authentic to who I am is greater than what I was last year. What I'm doing now has more power for myself than it did last year. See, I don't just teach my class, I walk my class. You got some people that all they do is talk about it. Baby, I ain't gonna talk about it, I'm gonna walk about it. See, at the end of the day, what is purposed in you has got to come out. What is purposed in you has got to come out. See, I refuse to let somebody else die on a pew. Pastor Sheena, I refuse to let anybody else that I know die on a pew because of formalities. See, because all of us got to be real. We all went there. We all have been there. See, that's the thing. Pastor Sheena, when I tell you, we ain't the same. We may look like oh, wait a minute, hold up, wait a minute. I might look like you think I still look the same, but baby, if you got into the pit of my belly, if you got what's on the inside of me, if you showed up at the right time, if you have ever had a moment where you understood that in this season where I'm going through, where I am now, man, can I tell you, if you only knew, if you only knew what it took me to get here. See, this is the thing. You don't understand. You don't know my story and the things that I've been through. That's why my classes are powerful. I don't care if I don't got but one student, but God said He's sending me the multitudes. See, I don't care about if I got one student. I'm gonna show up. The 3S, Deborah, the 3S theory, it works. You gotta believe it. You gotta trust it. I don't understand. I'm sitting here, I'm saying today is a celebration of life. See, y'all say celebration of life when you get ready to bury somebody. I'm not buried, baby. I'm the Lazarina. I've been called and raised up, and I'm shaking off everything that is dead that was attached to me. I don't know about you. But at the end of the day, it's a day of celebration. It's a fresh Friday for me. It's a celebration of my life. It's a celebration of what I went through, that it could have killed me, but yet I am still alive. See, I'm telling you, get in the field and do something. Talk to your neighbors. Tell your neighbors that they are better than this. Some of y'all are talking about your church is talking about, oh, well, we're going to do outreach ministry, but you're walking around in your 3 and 4, 5-piece suits, and you can't even get down to the level of the people that you're walking up to. I'm sorry. Please forgive me if that's one of your techniques, but I believe if I'm going to touch the people, I got to go where the people are. I got to go in the trenches like they are. So you don't understand that. If all you know, Sis, run with me, run with me. See, this is the thing. You got to understand that this process is deeper. It's a celebration, baby. It's a celebration that I could have been dead, but yet I am alive. I could have been in another situation. I could be in a comatose stage. See, I could have still been alive, but in a coma stage. See, some of you are still in a coma stage. Tell somebody, I don't need to be in my coma. My coma is over. They have given me the medication, and now my coma has relieved me. Can I tell you, I am in the labor room with you. I am in the surgical room with you, because this is the day that you're going to get up and you're going to celebrate your life. This is the day that you're not going to stay in the same sticking mud that you was in. I'm telling you, it's time for you to release the authentic you. It's time for you to say, look, I could have smacked you, but I prayed for you instead. That's being real. That's authenticity. When I tell you, when we get on that level, when we start speaking life to people and wanting to be a help to people, you can pull up all of that stuff. Yeah, I wear a little bit of blush, a little bit eyeliner, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Why? Because I like to enhance what I got, baby. And see, when I tell you, when you set boundaries and you do it intentionally, baby, you enhancing your life. You're pushing your life button. You're pushing that life support button. Can I be honest with you? Some of you need to cut off the life support to other people and put that oxygen mask on yourself. You need to move the oxygen mask off of somebody who has no desire to live. Because I, my friend, have a desire to live. I, my friend, have a place that I know that God is taking me. And that means that I got to take that oxygen mask and I got to put it so I can breathe freely. See, I don't know about you. I don't know about you. Some of you are waiting for somebody to validate you. We talked about that in one of the videos. You want validation? Then come to the masterclass. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to teach you some techniques on how to validate yourself. See, because some of y'all don't even understand that all you got to do is put the stamp of approval on your own self. See, because nobody's ever going to validate you like you want to be. You got to go in and tap and figure it out. See, I done the legwork for you. I've been ostracized. I've been kicked in the head by people, places, and things, by families and foes, from the pulpit to the corner store. I've had it happen to all that. When family walk away from you, when people that are close to you, that should be holding up your shoulders, they're pushing you down. I have been there, my friends. I have been there. I'm still going through some of it. When you go to the pew and all you can do is sit on the pew. I don't know about you. See, this is the day. This is the day. I'm not going to stay in the same place I was yesterday. I refuse to. Why? Because I have a fresh day. It's Celebration Friday, y'all. Not just because it's my birthday, but because every day I'm going to move forward. From every day is going to be my day. See, now I'm going to tell somebody, put my cash app in there. Put my cash app on in there because I need money. I don't know about y'all. I don't necessarily want money, but I need money. But that ain't the reason why I do what I do. I do what I do because God has appointed me to tell somebody else that you don't have to stay in the same stick of mud. I am going to live and I am not going to die, because until God is through with me, I got to hang out with you all. I got to tell y'all some things. I got to show you some things. I got to show you right now that you are more than a conqueror. God said it, and I'm going to validate it. God said it. He validated on me. He said, I give you the authorization to tell the people that this is the day that I'm validating everything in you that I purposed in you. Somebody write that down. God said it. I'm validating everything in you that I said had purpose in you. I'm validating it. But you got to do some things first. You got to set some boundaries. You got to be intentional when you do it. Don't just put them out there. Be intentional when you do it. Just don't think about it. Look, Nike said, just do it. What are you waiting on? If Nike can do it, you think because you're not Nike that you can't do it? Let me encourage you on today. I woke up this morning and my first thought wasn't a great thought, but my second thought after I had a talk to the CEO. And he said, today is the day that I have made for you, Victoria. And you're going to be glad in it. You're going to walk in it. You're going to talk in it. And anything that is not giving you life shall be dismissed. Okay, I want you to look at your atmosphere, because I don't know who's in your house or in your office, but I want you to look at your atmosphere. Just kind of take a slight look and say, you know what? I am excommunicated anything that does not give me life. If being around something is not giving you life, today is the day that you say, I'm sorry, I can't help you today, because I have been validated to live and not die. I have been validated to live and not die. I have been given the authority to push the air support in my own vein. I have yes, God said, have the authority over this vessel. See, some of you are continuing to give your authority to vessels that don't deserve you. You are waiting on people, places, and things that do not have the good intentions to see you succeed. See, some of you got to understand that this is about your livelihood. This is why you're going to live. This is why you're not going to die. This is why you're going to live. Lazarus had to shake off some folks. Can I tell you? Sit on that pew all day if you want to and not do anything else. That's you. But I'm called to the marketplace. I'm called to go out to the places where people don't want to see me, right? There are people, places, and things that will not understand me, but that don't mean I'm going to stop. He allowed me 61 more years. He allowed me 61 years to do it so far. In the last 20, I was playing around. The last 2 years, I was playing around. But baby, after this, that was my message I preached some time ago when I was preaching for someone else. But this is the thing. After this, I got a game plan. After this, I know who I am. After all the hell I've been through, Pastor Sheena, after all the hell I've been through since I left Prayer of Faith, I still had shit to go. Ooh, excuse me. I still had some hell to go through. Let me get that right. Politically correct for y'all people. I had to go through some things that cost me some friendships, that cost me some money, that cost me some other things. But Pastor Shannon, can I tell you this? I feel good all over. I feel good all over. Somebody put my Cash App out there. I take birthday presents all day long today. This is the only day that I'm going to tell somebody to put my Cash App out there, because I need some money, because I need to celebrate my birthday today. But I want to celebrate it because I blessed you today to tell yourself that you are validated to do you. You have been called for a time and a season as this. See, everybody want to quote a scripture, but they don't want to talk to the right person. I'm talking to the person out there today that they said you can't do it no more. I'm talking to that pastor that they said you ain't worth preaching in the pulpit no more. I'm talking to that person that's walking in your own entrepreneurship that they said you can't even create a business. I'm telling you today that, baby, you've been validated. You've been approved. You've been you thought going to the bank getting approved for that car was it? Baby, can I be honest with you? Oh no. That ain't what you got to worry about, because guess what? What he's getting ready to do is validate you so that you can not only get a car, but you can get the lot. Hello, shut up. I'm prophesying to somebody on that. You went in wanting one car, but you're going to come out with the whole daggone lot. See, this is the thing. I may not have. I may not have. Can I say it again? I may not have everything, but I'm validating it. I'm putting the approval mark on it. I'm stamping it, because, baby, I'm unleashing the authentic me. Baby, I'm showing up where I shouldn't show up. I'm going places that I shouldn't even have an opportunity to. Guess what? Because you know why? Because I'm going to continue to do what is unique to what God's plan is for me. I don't know about you. I don't know about you. Let's get it together, y'all. Thank you, Kay. Get your game plan, because I'm telling you, when you come to anything that I'm doing, I got a reason why I'm helping you out. I got a look. My enemies can show up, because, baby, I got some things for them too. Why? Because I'm not I don't have any favorites. When it comes to doing God's will, I don't have any favorites. I don't have any favorites. Thank you, Lady K. Lady K, put that up there. I'm going to put it up there so everybody make sure they send it to me, baby. Send it to me. Send it to me. Send it on, because I want to celebrate my birthday today. Because I'm telling you, There's some things that you got to understand. There's some things that you can't play with anymore. There's some things that you got to understand, that the day is the day that the Lord has made for you. People are asking me, what do I charge to come to be a keynote speaker? Book me first, and then you'll find out, because you don't know. I could come to bless you. Book me. I'm just here to tell you that this is the fourth. Yeah, everybody fussing about the fourth quarter. I got to get it done in the fourth. I ain't done nothing now, baby. You ain't done nothing all quarters because you have not set intentional boundaries to do it. I'm here to tell you, it's time for you to get busy. Be intentional with your boundaries, but baby, make sure you stand up and do it. When I say I'm not delivering, ain't no pickup in no orders today, I mean it. If you ain't placed your order and you ain't picked it up already, you ain't getting it today. If you haven't scheduled some time with me today, you ain't getting me today. Why? Because this is the day. This is the day that the Lord has made. This is the day. You got to make sure that you understand that this is the day. Some of you need to be at the class on Monday night, or either the encore on Saturday, because you're dying. Because your authentic self is asking you, please don't abort me. Pastor Sheena, I heard this. I heard this in the atmosphere. There's people that are waiting. They're attached, but they are dying. Because they have aborted the love that God has given them. They have aborted the presence that God has put in them. I don't know who I'm talking to today, because I'm not supposed to be on here right now, but God said, keep going. See, this is the thing. Can I be real with you? Can I be real? Can I be super real with you? Stop giving up something that is yours. I say to my entrepreneurs all the time, don't tell all your business, tell enough. Tell enough, because in this season where you're going right now, where you headed right now, it's greater than what you even imagine. You don't even know what God has planned for you. Sister K tells me, Coach K tells me all the he does know the plans he has for you. You are a catalyst, Miss Victoria. You see, this is the thing. When you have people in your circle, can I tell you this? When you have people in your circle, when you have people in your circle that really got your back, you will know it. Can I say it again? When you have people in your corner that really in your circle that knows you, that has your back, the real people, them folk right there, they will stand with you when you're high and when you're low. They will talk to you when you don't even understand why they're still talking to you. I'm here to tell you, I refuse. I refuse. I refuse to let somebody else tell me that I can't do something. Get it in your spirit on today. I'm laughing. Get it in your spirit today. Today we're gonna be intentional. Today, Pastor Sheena, we're gonna do some things. Today, there are some people that I said, God, send me. Let me be the mouthpiece that walks into some of these synagogues that are afraid to speak. I love evangelizing. Pastor Sheena, I still love to evangelize. That's what I'm called to do. I'm a pastor walking in an evangelist's shoes. Why? Because I know that there is purpose to walk into some places and put the law down and walk away and let somebody else finish the building. See, I ain't got to be the complete builder. Hey, look, Bob is the builder, right? I'm not Bob. My name is Victoria, and I come to help elevate you to your next. That's who I am. I'm not Bob the builder. I'm not Bob the builder. I'm Victoria who elevates. When I elevate, God has given me something specifically for you. That's who I am. You can holler at Bob and tell Bob to finish the physical building, but baby, Victoria Elevates is coming to help you, propel you for the next building, that inner building, the building that's on the inside of you, the building that's caving in on the inside of you, because somebody got to know that today is Celebration Friday. It's time for you to get the real deal, baby. Today is a new day. Pastor Shin said today is her new beginning. Baby, We all need to get on that path. We all need to join that line because all of us deserve to be where? On another place. All of us deserve to be on another level. All of us deserve to be elevated and not tolerated. That's what we deserve. So some of you said, well, how can I reach out to you? Well, y'all doing pretty good. Y'all reaching out to me on Facebook. You can also reach me on YouTube. You can also reach me by going to my website, which is down there, is rolling across there. You can contact me there. If you're real good to me, I might give you my phone number so that you can actually already reach out to me, right? And this is the thing. When I give my phone, then this ain't my personal number, y'all. Look, that's the business number. I'm going to post that into the group. That's my business phone number. When you call that number, you can have 3 options. You can either choose to do to meet with me for coaching, or you can meet with me to do elegant elevations, and you can also get ready to sign for classes. But this is the thing. If you call me and you don't leave a message, I ain't gonna call you back. I don't care who you is. And if you think you're going to call me back to back and think that I'm just going to pick up my phone, I don't do that either. No, that ain't how we operate. That's not how I operate. Because this is the thing. Pastor Sheena, where you at? Where you at, Pastor Sheena? Where you at, girlfriend? This is the thing. People have pimped us long enough, baby. Let me just slide. Some of my students are in the class. Y'all know what this means. Let me just do like this. Let me just say that in. Let me just fade out, because see, some of y'all don't understand. You don't get to pimp this, baby. I know my gifts and my talents. I got some other ones that I ain't even pulled out yet. So, Pastor Sheena, we got some gifts we ain't even used yet. But this is the thing. You ain't gonna pimp my ride. I allowed people to pimp me for years because I thought I wasn't qualified. I thought I wasn't good enough. Baby, I'm more than enough. Baby, you should be booking me right now to help you get to your next level. Baby, you should be booking me to come in your church house and help them to come out of some places, because just because you can read the 66 books don't mean that you're not healed yet. There's some people that are dying on the pulpit. And not physically, but emotionally and mentally. There's people that are dying in the pews every Sunday. They come in one way. Ooh, They come in one way, Pastor Sheena, and some of them leaving the same way they came in. See, this is the thing, because you want to do it that same old way. See, sometimes God is trying to teach you that you need to upgrade it a notch. It ain't nothing wrong with have a coach coming into in your church house and help your people, help them on other areas that they never thought about. You got people that have ministry in them, but they have business ministries. The people in the church, I'm gonna make sure you keep that tithes for just me. Baby, the tithes and offerings don't belong to you anyway. It belongs to the storehouse. And the storehouse is out there to help other people. Wait a minute, I ain't gonna preach that. I'm gonna let Pastor Sven or somebody else come and preach that. But you got to understand what the use of the tithes is. See, I don't know. I don't know about you. But at this time in my life, I ain't got time to do it your way. I got to do it God's way. Because Pastor Sheena, that's right. I'm more than enough. I'm more than enough. And see, that's the thing. I don't have to worry the stuff. I ain't got to do all that to prove to you who I am. What I got to do is show up. See, some of y'all are worried of being, okay, I'm going to stop after this, I promise. Some of y'all are still waiting to be validated with all of that. That looks good on a particular day of the week, or year, or convocations or whatever. But what you going to do when you take that off? Are you still standing strong? When your mental is kicking in and you feeling depression kicking you in the butt, are you able to coach yourself back to another place? Are you able to look at your plan of action and say, I am better than this? Because somebody needs some help, because I am not supposed to be here on this long. God said he would alter my time. See, this is the thing. I'm here to tell you right now that there's some things that you got to do. I don't know who I'm talking to, Pastor Sheena, on today, but I hear God saying, I'm calling. I'm telling you, I'm sending here. I've sent the coach, the preaching coach to you. Then what you want to do with it? Some of y'all, so I want to book a session, but I'm scared. What you scared of? You signed a confidentiality to agreement with me. I ain't telling your business, but you go to church and let them tell all your business. Hello. Thank you very much, preacher. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, baby. I really do. But at the end of the day, you go to your office and you say, I'm going to go over here. I'm going to talk to my supervisor about what's going on with me. And your supervisor tell all your business. But you won't pay a coach, somebody who's got your best interest at heart. You won't pay a motivational speaker who's got your best interest at heart. You won't send for the preacher. See, because not all things need to be paid for. But you don't send for the preacher who's going to get down to the nitty gritty. You want the one that's going to bring the crowd. Sometimes the crowd is your problem. Some of y'all looking for the crowd. You need to be looking for God. Hello, how you doing? Some of y'all looking for the crowd. You should be looking for somebody who's going to pull you out of that grungy pit that you're in. I'm just saying it's a celebration Friday, baby. It's time for you to move, because I don't know who I'm talking to. But what I can tell you is, if you have not registered for the class, the master class, you need to do so today. There's some of y'all that's sitting out there, you're dying, and I can't let you die. But look, Lucy, I can't let you die in this season, because guess what? I won't let you die in this season. I won't. Can I say it to you again? I won't let you die in this season. I got a price on my head that says I can't let you die in this season. It's going to be up to you what you're going to do. It's going to be you, baby. It's going to be up to you. There's some things happening in the atmosphere, y'all. It ain't nothing but the enemy. All I can say is, it's time for us to move to the next level. We're going to stay right here. We're going to stay right here, because it ain't nothing but the enemy. Ain't nothing but the enemy. The enemy playing this morning, y'all. The enemy playing. The enemy is playing. The enemy is playing. But I promise you, after this, I'm going to keep on. I'm going to stay right here until we come back. Thank you, Pastor Shana. We can't let people die in this season. See, the internet want to act up and all of that. You know, I ain't care about that. Because I remember when I didn't have internet, I had my mouth. Because after this, baby, Pastor Shana, after this, I don't know about nobody else, but after this, I have had my death. I have had my Lazarus sleeping moment. I am yet alive. I woke up this morning with my mind, and it's on Jesus and helping you. Because after all of this, you can sit back and you can sit and cry all you want to, but after this, because that's the reason why God said you got to continue to tell the people about His intentions. You got to keep telling people that you got a season. There's a time and a season for you to keep up with His intention. When you set boundaries, that's going to help you bless your peace. That's what you have to do. So register for the class. Register for the master class. Go out there. Some of y'all need the VIP package. I know. $136 sounds like a whole lot, but not when you get 90 minutes of my time to be totally invested in you. A whole 90 minutes for me to be invested in you. Because some of you say, well, I'm going to wait till my taxes come. Well, if you wait till your taxes come, that ain't what my fee is then. Then you got to pay the regular fee. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to be real with you. You want me to come to your church for your women's conference or your relationship conference? I'll come. I promise you. But I live in Greensboro, North Carolina. It costs me. And it ain't about the money. It ain't. Pastor Shana, I'm keeping it real, baby. I'm keeping it so real. Pastor Shana, now for you now. Pastor Shana, you know, we can work some things. Because this is the thing. I know what God sent. I know what He gives me when I'm bringing to the table. That's what we're going to talk about next week. I'm going to give you a whole nother outlook on what that table look like. Next week, we're going to talk about what's on your table. Get ready for it. Pastor Sheena, I'm so ready for it. I want to preach it. I want to preach it. I don't even want to teach it. I want to preach it. But guess what? That's going to be an opportunity too. I guarantee you. It's the opportunity that I'm not gonna miss. Uh-huh. 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 See, some of y'all don't understand. But baby, ain't no need to worry what tomorrow's gonna bring. It'll be all over in the morning. Look, guys, I gotta roll up out of here. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. Do y'all need the Cash App again? Cash App me. I need some birthday money. I've been on here an hour, so that means I done lost an hour. I gotta do some things. I'm just joking. I ain't joking about the money. Y'all can send me some birthday money. I ain't lying. I appreciate it. $5, $10. That gets me up the street. $5, $10. Get me across the corner store and go buy me some cookies. Y'all don't know. I might be a diabetic, but I still like cookies. I don't know what you're talking about. But guys, register for the class. Yeah, I got Cash Apps, Lady Sheena. I'm gonna put it back up. I gotta find what Sister K did. Here's my Cash App. Y'all send me some real money. Don't look. Pastor Sheena, I don't know about. I went to a church. I'm gonna tell this joke and then I'm gonna let us go. I went to this church. It's been years ago. It's nobody that any of y'all know that I know, right? I went to visit this church, and they were lifting the offering. And this is what the deacon said. He said, "We don't want y'all put them nickels, dimes, and quarters down." He said, because that's all y'all want to give people. Nickels, dimes, and quarters. He said, I need some green. He said, because I'm getting old. I can't count them nickels, dimes, and pennies. Well, I'm going to say I'm 61 years old. I can't see them nickels, dimes, and pennies. I need some dollar bills. Preferably some Benjamins if we could throw them in there. I mean, I am 61. I'm just saying. I ain't begging. I'm just saying. Y'all know I love y'all, right? Y'all know I love to have fun. But again, I will say thank you so much for being with me on my birthday. It's Celebration Friday. I'm 61 years old today. I'm going to be throwing out some specials today. The new book is coming out. Stop Walking on Eggshells, Breaking the Silence on People Pleasing. I was hoping that the printing company would have had them back to me today, but they do not, so that's okay. So you can still pre-order. That's what that means. You can still pre-order the book. It's going to be amazing. I touch on information to the church house, your house, and the outhouse in that book. I introduce you to some characters named Pookie, Cuckoo, and Ray Ray. I introduce you to them. And I also introduce you to you so you can stop pleasing everybody and please the person that's on the inside of you. That book is coming out, guys. Better get it. We already have the 40 plus and fabulous. Right. We got that out there right now. You can order that from my website today. You can go out there and purchase those books today. Go ahead and put your pre-orders in because, baby, I'm telling you, at the when we do the book signing, we're going to book sign for all 3 of the books that's coming out. So you'll be able to purchase all of them. You have a desire for me to come to your organization to talk about some things. Hook a sister up. All you got to do is call me. I'll send you the link. We can talk dollars and cents while we're on the phone then, baby. Because in 2024, I already got 4 appointments and I'm going to take it. But 23 ain't out and I can come by your door right now in your house and do what you need me to do. Guys, it has been my pleasure. Again, it is time for you to be empowered, embraced, and educated, to be elevated and not tolerated. We will see you real soon.